Hello, my witchy friends. It's Victory ASMR. And over the past few months, I've been collecting some amazing items to show you. They're mostly witch themed, but there's a real assortment of things in this haul. So we're gonna go through them all one by one. I'm also wearing this beautiful necklace. It says Bells, and it's by Ash Elizabeth Art. It's one of my favorite necklaces. And this moon necklace, which is actually a replica of the ones that Stevie Nicks wears and gives to her Sisters of the Moon. So we're gonna start with the first item, which is a very special handmade gift from my beautiful friend Nora. And she owns Knock Thrice. She was actually just in a recent back tracing video. I'll link it somewhere up here. And she makes sweaters and hats, and she embroiders. And as many of you know, I'm Slavic. I have a baba, which is a grandma, for those of you who don't know. And my baba is very important to me. And I had, when I was a kid, a bunch of things that had this exact saying on them. So it says, when the going gets, and then like in these very bold, beautiful letters, tough, I go to Papa's. And the suitcase I had, and I believe it was a shirt too, had like a little bear in the center. But for the purposes of this beautiful embroidery, Nora put the Baba Yaga house. If you're not familiar with the folklore surrounding Baba Yaga, she lives in a house on legs, and that's how she gets around. She also travels inside a mortar and pestle. So, and she's put some beautiful leaves here and a moon, and it's just so gorgeous. I cannot wait to hang it up on my wall. We actually did a 12 days of Christmas gift exchange. So instead of getting advent calendars, we gave each other 12 handmade gifts. And this was the day 12 that she gave to me. So just about the most amazing gift most beautiful gifts I've ever received from anyone. So, when the going gets tough, I go to Papa's. Okay, the next thing is also from my lovely friend Nora, and she's an artist and she embroiders. She does all sorts of things, as you can tell. Very talented human being. And this is an original illustration that she did, and it says at the bottom, Hortus Noctis. A bunch of different things, so Black-Eyed Susan, Honest Man's Grave, snails, honeybee gourds are right there, earthworm, bittersweet, honeybee, and then there's a mushroom here, which is called the deadly fiber cap. The deadly fiber cap. And she's lovingly taped it onto this sturdy piece of cardboard so that it's safe from harm. And I do plan on framing it and putting it up on a gallery wall, hopefully very soon, with the cross stitch that she gave me as well. It's because I think it's so pretty. I love the dark, very witchy colors. Really, really beautiful. And anything that's hand painted, I just treasure so, so much. Having an original piece of an artist's work is absolutely incredible. If any of you are artists, you know that there's just something special about having that original copy of something that you've painted. And Nora gave me an original. So that is Hortus Noctis. The next thing you might be familiar with. I recently did a video on these beautiful witches. My lovely friend Sharon makes Scandinavian kitchen witches. And her company is called Bauble and Egg. Bauble and Egg. And here's her logo. I will link the video I did on how to adopt a kitchen witch. I do a full unboxing of my own custom kitchen witch, which she made for me. But I'm getting Christmas presents here, so I had to get some for some family members. So the first one here, she's upside down, whoops. This one is so beautiful. Look at those colors, oh my goodness. They all come with their own little tag. So this one is Vera. All of her models have different names. And the clothes are handmade, everything is handmade. And I think they're just so beautiful, such a thoughtful gift. And kitchen witches are good luck charms, so you hang them up in your kitchen. You can also hang them up over your hearth or at your altar, and they bring you good luck. And she has a little broomstick down here, which I absolutely adore. And one of my favorite details is the little boots that she's wearing. So mine had a similar color scheme. Not quite the same, but quite similar. And look at the details on her face. She's just so precious. And she's wearing a little babushka. So this is for a family member. They're really heirlooms, like you can pass them on through the generations. And let's see the other one that we have here. Okay. This one is Agatha, I believe. And she is dressed in blue with little, like, orange accents. And there's that broom again, but she has bright red boots, which I absolutely adore. And yes, this is Agatha, and they all come with a beautiful tag attached. And yeah, you can hang them in your kitchen, you can hang them wherever you think a good home for a kitchen witch might be. But they're so lovingly and carefully made, and I'm so excited to see the reactions on the faces of my loved ones when I give them their kitchen witches. I think they're absolutely going to adore them. So those are the kitchen witches from Bauble and Hag. Okay, the next thing was kindly gifted to me by lovely Rachel, who owns the Pickety Witch. The Pickety Witch. And you can see the branding on the back here, the Pickety Witch. She is so generously given me a discount code, which I will link in the video and also in the description. I have loved her stuff for years and years and can attest to the craftsmanship and the quality. So this wallet has a very nice zipper, and it opens like this, and there's a broomstick pattern on the inside. And I have been using this. I had to clear it of all my cards and things so that I could show you the inside. But I love how spacious this wallet is. And it's like very sturdily designed. But I love anything obviously that is witchy, and Pickety Witch has lots of different witchy products and things to choose from. But I love this. I think it comes in a pink color and a lilac color, but I've really enjoyed using it. I've found that I really like how flat and skinny it is. I can fit it in my purse and it doesn't take up too much space. I also put, I've put different things here. Peeking through, I've put pictures, all sorts of things, because this is transparent, so you get to see the other side when you put something in this little flap here. So that is the Pickety Witch Coffin wallet. Beautiful zipper pulls. And I also got, I think, one of the cutest things I've ever seen. A little coin purse. Now I know that carrying around coins is not as common as it used to be in some countries, but I often have change and nowhere to put it. So I got this little Baffy the Goat coin purse, and it's like quite spacious. It has the little Pickety Witch logo and the same pattern as the wallet, so it matches, if that matters to you. And I have a couple coins in there, not a whole lot right now, but a couple. And like the material that it's made of just feels so soft and so plush. And if you don't want to have it directly in your purse, you can always clip it with this handy little clip here. And it can just hang off a backpack or a bag, so all your coins stay safe. But I've had these for quite a while now, and I've been actively using them, but I keep forgetting to show you in a video. And I just want to say thank you again to the Pickety Witch for sending me some beautiful products, and just having such a beautiful brand that really honors like the history behind some of the symbolism that they use. They have really great detailed descriptions of why the symbols are important. Like the goat, for example, has like rich historical connotations with the devil and a lot of other different things. And yeah, she's really, really great. And I have yet another object to show you. This is a handmade candle by my friend. And it's so beautiful. It smells like winter spice. And there's a little bit of eucalyptus in there. There's some dried orange slice on both sides and a pine cone wedged directly in there. And it's a wood wick, which I have burned in videos before because they're really like quite delightful for ASMR videos. But yeah, this is handmade. I love, love, love handmade gifts. I think they're so important, especially with how expensive life is these days. If you have the materials to make things, even if it's baked goods, for the holidays or for birthdays, there's so much meaning in those types of gifts. So this is a beautiful candle. I've only burned a little bit of it, but I plan on burning a whole lot more very, very soon. But I just wanted to show you how beautiful this handmade candle was. I also received these beautiful handmade coasters, and they make the best sounds. I had to show you in a video. Because they're made of slabs of wood. And once again, this is my lovely friend Nora. She made these as part of the 12 days of Christmas for me. And the first one is just like this little lady surrounded by mistletoe, holly. And then there's these beautiful, like, white vines kind of surrounding her. And apparently she just covered these with like a resin type covering. So there's the first one, really beautiful. And the second one has this very Christmassy pattern on it. This one I put in the tree, like kind of wedged between the branches because I think it looks really beautiful. And this one made us laugh a lot because it's Santa Claus and there's like a little being coming out of his bag full of gifts. And then there's like a kid running away the opposite direction. But lots of little star details and things. And like the side of them is just fully slabs of wood. So just very natural, but a simple gift idea if you're really into collaging. I love collaging. And then this last one is just a little lady with some snowballs, and she's painted some moons and stars around her. This one is by far my favorite because of the color, the way that it's kind of popping, you know. But it's so beautiful. And how rosy her cheeks are. Like, I love when you go outside in the wintertime and then you come in and you have like a nice hot cup of cocoa and your cheeks just get bitten with that rosiness, that beautiful wintry feeling. It's one of my favorite sensations. So I think she really represents that magic. But these are all of the coasters. I've put one in the tree, and then the rest I've kind of just like had around the house here and there. But a very thoughtful gift. You'll notice that a lot of the things in this witchy haul are from one person. So very truly blessed. Friendship is magical. Okay, the next item is a thrift store find. And it's called the Victorian Photograph Album. Do you know, I study many different eras of witchcraft, but one of my primary areas is the Victorians. And whenever I see anything with the word Victorian on it, I immediately start asking questions. So I was thrilled to see this. I'll show you what's inside. So there's a little bow here that keeps the outside just like secure so that what you put inside does not fall out. And you might ask why that's important. Well, we untie this bow, you'll get a sense of what's going on inside. Okay, so there's these little bows, and these were really popular in like the 90s and early 2000s, this idea of a photograph album that is kind of like a scrapbook and you don't need to do any of the decorating. But as you can see, it has like beautiful floral borders and things on the outside. So you can stick your photos right in these empty slots. The top of them opens and you just put the photos directly in. I remember lots of family members having these because it's like a really pretty and easy way to display your photos. But it's like so gorgeous. Like, look at these butterflies. Oh my gosh. Around the outside here. Let's keep flipping through. It's just so elaborate and gorgeous. And I feel like for a moment there, a lot of people thought that this style was kind of tacky or something, but I love it. I've always loved floral accents. This is very Victorian. They loved really ornate borders on things, but they loved their flowers. I'm sure many of you know that the Victorians were very interested in the language of flowers. What types of flowers you gave people could tell you a lot about a person. The color of the flowers, all of those sorts of things were really important to them. So I'm planning on filling this with some pictures that I already have printed. And see, it does repeat as you go through, but kind of like reversed. And then I'll have like a fully complete, beautiful photo album. And I might add some stickers and things. I have a lot of sticker books that would add a special touch to this. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to filling this up in the new year and just making it mine. So that was my incredible thrift store find, the Victorian photograph album. I also got this beautiful, beautiful teapot. This was a Christmas gift as well. And it comes with a couple of different accessories. You can see it's just black on the inside, but the gold accents and the little stars that almost look like asterisks or something. Absolutely love them. But the gold accents are really incredible. And just as a regular pouring spout, nothing incredibly unusual or strange. But the set comes with a tiny little cup, which I assume is just like for pouring a little bit of tea in. Maybe it's to store some sugar. I'm not really certain. But it came with this tiny little cup. And it also came with this cream or milk pitcher, which is pretty standard. But it's very witchy. In person, it's like more of a dark brown, but it might come across as kind of black or it's purpley. It has those undertones in there for sure, but I think this was thrifted. And I love a thrifted gift. It's because, I mean, if it's going to have a second life, why not find an object that can have a very special second life with me, you know? So that's the teapot set. I also got some beautiful jewelry from my friend Marianne. And they make jewelry with Elderwood Jewelry. That's the name of their company. beautiful logo for Elderwood Jewelry. I'm planning on doing a full-length video featuring some of their pieces and also like my jewelry collection. But I wanted to show you these really quickly because I've been holding on to them for quite some time and I'd love to show you them. So they're just in this little box here, and there's 2 pieces. And the first one is a teeny tiny, if I can get it to focus, little mushroom. Absolutely beautiful, like so tiny, so delicate, and so detailed. So absolutely amazing. So that's the mushroom. And the other piece I have on a chain, so it came with the chain. Elderwood also makes like rings and things. This one is incredible. It's a little witch hat. So it almost looks like a mushroom from here, but it's a witch hat. So really, really gorgeous pieces. And I'll put a link in the description so that you can check out Elderwood Jewelry. But again, keep an eye out for a full-length jewelry collection video. I've got a lot of pieces that I want to show you, but yeah, these are just a little highlight, a quick little taste of what you might see in a future video. So thank you to Marianne so much for giving me these beautiful pieces. I love them with all my heart. And yeah, definitely some of the most beautiful jewelry that I own. Okay, I also have a ton of stuff from Spooks and Spanks, which is my lovely friend Alicia's body care and skincare products brand. And she's so talented. I urge you, if you've been watching this video and you're looking for some really beautiful skincare products, to go and buy some stuff from Alicia. She is an incredible person and makes the most delicious smelling witch themed products I have ever encountered. Go and support her. She's amazing and truly a one-woman wonder. She has done so much. So I've got 3 body butters here. I could have bought like 12 more. It was very hard to be restrained. The Something Wicked I've had for quite some time now, and I'm just finishing it up. But it smells so good. It's like a fig, very gourmand scent. It says that it's fig and rhubarb scented, and it's this beautiful purple, so you can see how far I've gotten through the product, quite far. But when they come, they almost look like frosting on a cupcake. Just so beautiful. And she posts like on Instagram and TikTok pictures of her or videos of her like putting the product in the jars. So Something Wicked is amazing. That fig and rhubarb scent is to die for. Winter Winds is a new scent, or she's had it before, but it's a winter exclusive scent. This one I wish I could eat with a spoon, honestly. It's apple scented with a little bit of Siberian pine in there. And it's such a luxurious body butter if you have tattoos or like really dry skin. It feels so good and soaks in really quickly. So this is like a nice icy blue color, and it really feels wintry. But definitely one of my favorites, and I highly recommend Winter Winds. There's quite a few right now for the winter season, although she sells out really fast. So sometimes it's hard to get your hands on things. She's that good. The last one of the body butters is Forbidden Forest. And this one is, I think, a really good daily driver, honestly, for witchy skincare. It's scented in cedar, eucalyptus, and musk. And it's just a really clean, green scent with a little bit of like mysterious cottage witch vibes in there. And of course, because it's called Forbidden Forest, it's this glorious green color that I just love so much. So that is the third of the beautiful body butters from Spooks and Spanks. Put the lid on there. And I also got some of her whipped soaps and her body and hair mists. Now, these come in glass bottles. You're probably wondering why there's two of the same one. If you have not found the perfect all year round autumnal scent, like one that blends effortlessly into Christmas and the winter season from fall, you have to try Headless Horseman by Spooks and Spanks. I bought 2 bottles. I actually have different designs on them. This is a fresher batch. This is an older one, but yeah, I bought one for a family member for Christmas and one for myself because I just love it so much. So nice. I bought it twice. So this one is scented with pumpkin, cinnamon, and vanilla. And it just smells like autumn in a bottle. And you know, like as a witchy person, I want to bring the fall with me all year round. So Headless Horseman is a really good way of doing that. And the fact that they come in these high quality glass bottles is also magical to me, because in the past I have reused the bottles for other things. So how about we give it a little spray, no? Okay. Let's put down the other one. Spray. It's the best smell ever. I'm obsessed. And then the other one here is called Ghosty. And for any of my like late 80s, 90s babies out there, this smells like the 90s somehow. It's a strawberry, lemon, and jasmine scent, and it is just pure magic. You have to experience it. But I love that all of her products have like occult and supernatural, very witchy product names. Just amazing. is ghosty. And what a beautiful color as well. That kind of like lilac, milky color. And you can just spray this like directly onto your body, your skin as a perfume, but also on your hair because there's a little bit of like aloe in there and moisturizing things. So I just love it when you want to feel like extra spoiled and special before you go to sleep. So that's ghosty. And just put this down here. I also have some beautiful whipped soaps. So I have Blackwood, and I also got Headless Horseman, of course, because I love that pumpkin-y, cinnamony scent. So I'll show you Blackwood first. Now this one is very like just natural kind of smelling. Like it smells creamy and like woodsy and relaxing. And it's described as cedar, musk, and evening dew. I think that evening dew part is what feels kind of natural. But if you've never used a whipped soap before, you just stick your fingers in the pot and lather up. And it's that easy. You don't need a loofah or anything. And here's the logo on the container. But I really love this one. It just smells so nice. And honestly, this is one that I would get for just about anyone. It's that diverse of a scent. And then Headless Horseman is that same pumpkin, cinnamon, nutmeg scent as well, but it's in a whipped soap. And I've already used this, but yeah, it's this really pretty orange color, and I actually find it to be really moisturizing as well. So a beautiful product. I could see myself just switching to using these whipped soaps instead of using shower gels, just because they feel more portable for travel and they're really easy to use. So you don't need a loofah. But I highly recommend you check out Spooks and Spanks if you're looking for witchy skincare. I'm just a huge fan of her stuff. It's so colorful and beautiful. So, okay, I also have 2 mugs by Knock Thrice, and these were given to me as well. And this one is the beautiful Plum Witch. The logo is on the side here. Knock Thrice, established 2020. But there's a Plum Witch and a Persimmon Witch. And there's different color schemes for both of them. So this one has this luscious purpley color. You can see all of the delicate florals that are printed on the top of the box. And if we just open it here, there she is. You will absolutely love this mug. It is the witchiest little mug. So let's see. Let me get really close here. It's a little bit of a glare. But there's a window. And inside the window, there's a little black cat stretching. There's all sorts of ivy. There's the Knock Thrice door. This is actually her logo. And I love the handle. it's like perfect to just anchor your finger in and kind of put the second one down here. And they have such a nice shape. But here's the other side. Just lots of really spooky, witchy details on these mugs, and I'm going to treasure it forever. I've already been drinking my tea out of it most nights, but this one is just so beautiful. And even the box itself, like, I'm keeping the box because it's such a gorgeous box, like so much attention to detail is on it. So highly recommend getting one of these. They're still available right now if you want one, but this kind of turned into like a holiday gift guide, which I did not intend for it to, but I just know so many amazing artists, and they're all very witchy, so it works out. So that's the Plum Witch. And then I also have the Persimmon Witch. You can see them together here. They both have like similar box designs, but one is like lighter and brighter. So I'll just put her to the side. And this is the Persimmon Witch. So we have that same packaging on the side here. And we will just turn it over and flip this latch to reveal Miss Persimmon in her little home. And this one is this beautiful color. I love all of these little like herbs and things that are hanging here. So pretty. But also has a window as well with a little kitty cat in there, and that knock thrice door. But I absolutely love it. Like, look at this bicycle. So pretty. The color scheme on this one is also just amazing. That beautiful brown color. I love it, love it, love it. So I'll put a link in the description. You can go find your own little cottage witches and bring them into your life. But again, such a beautiful mug and designed by someone who is just such a talented artist. So put that back in the box and tuck it into bed. I also got this cute little change purse. This was a gift, a Christmas gift or Yule gift, and it was filled inside with a bunch of little perfumes. So very fun to get like a little purse, but it has stuff inside to discover, like little secrets. But I love anything that has this carpet bag kind of motif on it. It's really, really pretty. I love the floral accents as well. But if we open it up, there's a couple different perfumes. This is, if I can get it to focus. This is Owl Eyes. Owl Eyes by Stereoplasm, which is an indie perfume house. And all of the perfumes, my lovely friend put a description of all of them on this card. So there's a bunch of different descriptions here of what they are. So Owl Eyes is described as ancient Joshua tree, labdanum, golden amber eyes, a toasted sliver of rye bread, intoxicating sticky resin, and myrrh. So there's a guide for all of the different perfumes, which is really nice because it's hard to keep straight what scents are what scents. And the other one that I absolutely adored out of all of the ones that are in here is also by Stereoplasm, and it's called Copper Copper Kettle. And this one smells like a warm cup of Earl Grey tea on a rainy day. It's just beautiful. Copper Kettle, the description here is smoldering embers, wood smoke, newspaper kindling, imperial black tea, held by flannel mittens and lavender scones. Really, really beautiful scent. And there's a couple others in here, but those were just kind of like the highlights. I'll definitely have to do a full perfume collection video in the future because I've got lots and lots to show you all from my collection. I also got some loose incense. I absolutely love loose incense. I burn it in my altar all the time. And this came in a Witchy subscription box called the Hag Swag box. This one is called the Oak King Incense Blend. And if we just open it up here, there's all sorts of herbs. A little close-up view. It smells so good. And I've been sprinkling a little bit onto a little charcoal puck. Though a little bit goes a long way with loose incense. This one has a tiny little bit of resin in it, but not a whole lot. So it's mostly just like a basic blend of herbs that you can burn. And it just adds a gorgeous scent to the room and really clears the air. So that's the Oak King Incense Blend. I really, really love it. It smells beautiful. Okay, and the last item that I have to show you today, I have showed you before. It appeared in my A Witch Puts You to Sleep video, which was whispered. I do whispered content every once in a while. But this is Lucipurr, and I feel like if you're a witch, you know already how important the black cat is. Not only like in British folklore, but folklore around the world. And I feel like when you're an adult, you're kind of like taught or told that you shouldn't have stuffed animals, but I'm here telling you as an academic, as a historian, it's okay to have stuffed animals. This little guy is by the Pickety Witch, and he comes with bendable little wings, which I absolutely adore. I have him on my couch, and I find whenever people come over, they always want to snuggle him because he's just so like firm and huggable. But he's part of a whole series. I'll put a link in the video here if you're interested in getting one. He comes with little horns. And there's also a goat version and a rabbit version. And of course, I got the black version, but there's a lot of different ones. There's pastel colors. There was a pumpkin spice version recently. high quality stuffed animals, and I love mine to pieces, like a witchy stuffed animal. It's incredible. So that is my pickety pal, Lucipurr. And without further ado, I will sign off and let you drift to sleep. If you're new here, please do subscribe and join the coven. We are a very welcoming and friendly bunch, and we would love, love, love to have you. And thank you to all of the new subscribers that have joined the coven recently. I am so grateful that you're here. I'm celebrating 1 year of making ASMR very quickly here, and I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being along for the journey. A little bit of history, a little bit of relaxation, but mostly just building a really wonderful witchy community with all of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope that you have a very restful and peaceful sleep. And I'll see you again very